Welcome everyone. Today is a huge day for me because I'm going to replace all the turbo gaskets, installing the brand new Mishimoto radiator, topping off the transmission and the radiator with all the fluids, and we'll try to fire her up for the very first time. So please bear with me, please sit back and enjoy today's video.
Drops on the floor alongside my speed. My knees are drenching in the blood I feel just to get in. When I look around me, everything I had went up in flames, my lonely way. When I look around me, everything I had went up in flames, my lonely way. I never pray to God anymore. I'd rather no one hurt me. Redemption, I have waited for you to come and drown all my sin. My knees are drenching in the blood I feel just to get in. When I look around me, everything I had went up in flames. Everything I had went up in flames, my lonely way. I don't wanna be caught up inside.
So as you can see, I have one more gasket that goes between the oil pan and the oil return line, right there, yeah, over there. And as you can see, there's a little rounded white thing, so that goes on the oil pan, and the flat surface goes on the pipe right over there. So make sure that this side is not facing to the radiator, it's facing to the oil pan.
Where we've been, you gotta let me in. I'm not a mark, barely your friend. Drowning in water, I lend you my hand. Falling the leather, these my my head. The choices that we can't forget. The poison we take with.
Alright guys, so I managed to put back the turbo to all the belongings, and I had to suffer with the oil return piping because you probably can't see this pan is straight. You know, the bolt holes are straight and my pipe was a little crooked. So what I had to do is remove the whole turbo, removing the whole turbo housing and everything, and first assemble that part on the bottom to the oil pan, and then trying to put on the what it's called, the gasket on the pipe, so I can attach it to the turbo housing. And that's a pain in the ass. So I guess maybe in the next couple of months I'm going to use this oil pan, but I'm trying to fix the other one and then put it back the original one, because I just don't want to leave the oil pipe like that crooked. I mean, it's not a big issue, but you know. Also, what else? I managed to find the other parts for the AC and the overflow tank. I still need to find the bolts somewhere. It's probably somewhere here. Also, I managed to find the AC, so probably that's gonna be the next to put on the car. And since I'm not putting back this intake manifold stay or bracket, whatever it's called, I'm just going to remove this I don't even know, sensor or okay, I'm going to remove that too. And then probably I'm trying to figure it out, the wiring. And I still have to find the bolts for the turbo. Just cannot leave it like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a fucking jungle out there. Keep your head on tight, unknown brain and mind me, baby, let's do it. Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it.
So the next step, what I'm going to do is assembling the fan trout, the fan on the Mishimoto radiator, and I also have these bolts and nuts and washers for the install, and this double-sided tape. The reason for this one is to glue it right here on the edge of the fan shroud, so when you put it on the radiator, there's not gonna be any noise, any vibration, any shaking, nothing. So let's start with that.
Yeah, feel the impact. Yeah, break it open, leaving nothing f***ing intact. Hey yo, you been hacked. You're safe, hard in, but I found it, homie, been cracked. Hey yo, we been back. Your band stacking, see you flexing with the thin stack. Hey, you been whacked. I kill them all, feel the motherfucking impact.
Okay, now that we have on all sides, going to install it. As you can see, the install is much easier than putting on the tape. You just have to use these included bolts and nuts to bolt these parts together, and those two spots, and that's it. the transmission fluid is out of the car. I'm going to fill it up. So let me show you. That bolt right there is the drain, and the filler bolt is this one right here. So I'm going to undo it. What you're gonna need to do it is this kind of Allen key in a socket. It's much easier. This one looks like a 10. This size looks like a 10. So that's what I'm using to undo all those bolts. So in Harbor Freight you can buy one of these to pump the transmission fluid into the transmission through that hole. It's much easier, and you can use for the transfer case, for the rear differential. So it's really good to have around the shop or garage. I think this was 10 bucks. And this is the Diaclean, what I'm going to use. I think I'm gonna need around 0.7 gallons. So I'm gonna start pumping with the pump through to the transmission, and when it's gonna start coming out through the hole, then it means it's full, it's leveled, and I'm going to put back the plug, and that's it. The transmission is gonna be full with liquid. Okay, as you guys can see, it's already dripping down, so that means it's full. Now we can put back the plug, seal it. Okay, that's it. You don't have to over tighten it. So now that the transmission is full with liquid, I'm going to remove the pan. I'm going to attach the intake, the battery tray, the battery, all the hoses that I might gonna need, the radiator. I'm gonna install immediately the radiator. Fill up with antifreeze, and I'm trying to fire it up today. Come on, please. Yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. plugs or the coil packs, I have to